Assalamualaikum and greetings everyone. We are Group A and we are students from Section 33. Today, we will be discussing about the novel that we already chose before, and the title of the book is Journey to the Center of the Earth. Before we begin, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Narfatin Shakila binti Sumardino, and my matrix number is BK241100021.
Hello, my name is Faranini binti Muhammad Johan, and my matrix number BK241100009.
Afternoon, my name is Kermin Saran Elbil, and my number metric is BK241100007.
Hello, my name is Nazrul Karafi bin Azmi and my student ID is BK24110019.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Aiman. My matrix number is BK24110048559.
Okay, so we will start our group discussion. Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well today. Our topic for discussion is Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It's a fascinating novel that takes us on an adventurous journey beneath the Earth's surface. I think we can start by talking about the main themes of the book. One of the most exciting aspects of the novel is the sense of exploration and discovery. What do you think about the exploration themes? Fatin Shakila?
Well, in my point of view, the theme about this book is actually about curiosity, where the three characters in this novel are actually curious about what it is contained in the center of the earth. And because of their curiosity, uh, it makes they started their journey to the center of the earth. Well, back to you, Farah. Do you have any idea about this theme?
Okay, let me share an additional themes of this book. As we know, this book show intuition versus evidence as a themes too. The themes of intuition versus evidence demonstrate that since instinct frequently results in error, depending on facts and evidence is essential for making wise decisions. The story highlights the scientific idea that the best foundation for knowing and judgment is evidence. It emphasizes that since no one is perfect, even specialists like Professor Otto Lidenbrock must put the facts before their own emotion. What about you? Are there any themes in this book that you would like to share? Kermin Saran?
Uh,
Yes, I do. So, from the opinion of this book, for the theme is the strength of human willpower. So, despite many traits, the character exhibit tenacity and resolve the puzzle and the journey. So, the strength of the human will is demonstrated by their perseverance in reaching the center of the earth in spite many challenges. So, that is my theme. So, what about you, Gaddafi? Do you have any theme for this book?
Actually, I want to talk how the theme being conveyed. It it being conveyed by descriptive imagery and scientific exploration. Jules Verne used vivid description and blends scientific theories with imagination. This has immersed readers in the fantastical aspects of journey. So let's move on to the pivotal moment that you think important in this book. How about you, Aiman?
Um, okay, so in my opinion, as for the pivotal moment in this book is when the three of them happen to find the ocean and ocean under the center of the earth, where they find the plant and the animals which are already extinct in the above the earth. And uh, this is where the pivotal point where I uh, I highlight. Okay, how about you, Fatih?
Well, as for me, the pivotal moment in this book is where Professor Axel and Hans they're separate from each other, but at the end of this certain part, they manage to meet each other, and actually that's quite a challenging journey since they need to look for each other since there are only three of them who do the journey to the center of the earth. Farah, how about you? Do you have any opinion about a critical moment in this book?
Um, Actually, I have. Like, did you know that Axel and Hans are unable to communicate in the same language in this story? Actually, Hans and Axel has a language barrier, and only Professor Otto Lidenbrock can communicate with Hans because Professor speaks Danish language like Hans. I remember that Axel used his body language to try to tell Hans to fall back and forget about the journey after they ran out of water. However, Hans refused because he only obeys to Professor command. Axel's frustration drives from his belief that Hans is abandoning them. Axel misunderstood Hans, however. Hans then appears and guides them to the water source he discovered. I believe Axel may grow from his mistakes and realize that instead of making quick judgment, he needs to have start teaching his mind to stay calm in difficult situations and avoid negative assumption. How about you, Kermin Saran? Is there anything you want to share about their adventure experience?
Yes, I do. It was about the revealing of Professor Lidenbrook character, where the moment highlight Professor Lidenbrook intellectual brilliance and his obsessive determination about minerals, and his excitement and drive to uncover the truth about Saknussemm, the truth that claim reflect to the bottom of curiosity and exploration. So that is what my pivotal moment in the book. So what about you, Aiman? Do you have any pivotal book?
Your mic.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, David. Okay, I would like to add something related to the pivotal moment, which is when Fatin mentioned about the critical moment in this story where uh, Axel and Dr. Leidenbrock is being split. Uh, Also, when wait, the critical moment when the Dr. Leidenbrock and the team when trying to find the mug that they want to find, but in the end they face a tornado which make them back to the starting point where they try to go to the sea under the earth. However, Axel able to find the mark uh, near the starting point. That's what I think the pivotal moment.
Okay,
Do you
so
guys
I
have
think we
any?
can. Sorry. I think we can go through to our favorite character. Gaddafi, can you share who is your favorite character?
Okay, as for me, my favorite character is Hans because first he is reliable. He is characterized by his calmness and dependability. Through the journey, he remains calm, facing the dangers without showing fear. This has given convenience to Professor Lidenbrock and Excel. Second, because he is loyal. He consistently support Professor Lidenbrock decisions even though the decisions is dangerous and refuse to abandon the journey. This show his commitment and integrity. How about you, Kermin?
From my point of view, my favorite character is Professor Otto Lidenbrook, where despite Excel being an overthinking person, but during the journey, Professor Otto Lidenbrook stay calm and focused, even facing a tough challenges along the journey. So in our real life, I can relate it. We need to be as positive and calm in making decision like how Professor Otto Lidenbrook did. So he is my favorite character in this book. So how about you, Farah? Do you have any favorite character in this book?
Uh, yes, I have. I have the same favorite character, just like Gaddafi mentioned, who is Hans. Uh, in addition from what Gaddafi just mentioned, that he is very reliable, physically strong, and very loyal. Actually, he is good at cater too. Axel also mentioned in the book that Hans is good caterer in their small household. He is the one who always serve meals to them. When when they take a break, Hans serve them food and water. In my opinion, I think he is quite a romantic person too, with his personality, who always calm in every situation, can handle heavy labor, and also good at caterer as a woman. Of course, I will fall in love with him. So, how about you, Fatin? Shakila, who is your favorite character?
Well, my favorite character in this book is actually Excel. This is because um, for me, in the beginning of this novel, Excel is actually a very skeptical type of person. But as time flies, Excel became a very open-minded adventurer and a courageous person because he can overcome his fear and doubt throughout the journey, not like the first begin, not just like at the begin of his journey to the center of the earth. Other than that, um, I love his courage to become better during the journey. Ayman, do you have any favorite character in this novel?
Thank you for asking me. Yes, I do have a favorite character in this book, which is Professor Lidenbrock. Uh, I I choose Professor Lidenbrock as my favorite character. This is because Professor Lidenbrock seems like to know much about chemistry and physics, which in real life I love this subject. For the proving of this, the proof of this uh, thing, I I would say that he used the combination of these two subjects to continue the journey to the center of the earth. And by combining these two subject or knowledge, it makes the journey easier for the three of them to complete the journey. Uh, I think that's all for favorite character for me.
Well, let us move on to life experience that we might relate to this story, shall we? As for me, I have my personal experience that I might be relate to this novel where I actually a very curious type of person. Because of that high curiosity, in discovering new places such as hiking trails or cafe. Um, I've been going to a lot of hiking trails, such as Mount Serapi Temple Hiking Trail, Blue Pool, and others back at Sarawak. And also, I would love to try some menus in a new cafe because I will always curious about the hype of people that been promoting the new cafe. Uh, do you have any personal life experience that might be related to this story, Farah?
Uh, I think I can relate to exile anxiety because I also feel the same when I don't know what to do or decide when it comes to a situation that needs an answer. Like Axel, he actually feel hard to sleep thinking about the preparation going to the journey. He also hesitate and I can feel that he is scared and overthinking too because this is a dangerous journey. The same goes with my experience where I feel hesitant when going on a camping trip since it was my first time sleeping outside my home. I start to overthink about what will happen. It comes to my mind every time thinking of should I go or not. Even when I try to sleep, it comes to my mind before sleep. But luckily, my family and my friends encouraged me to go. They told me that it will give me the best experience and it will be fun. Axel got encouragement too from his fiancée, Groben. She gives a word of assurance and asks him to go as it can help Axel become more independent. So, how about you, Gaddafi? Can you relate this story to your personal experience?
As for me, one of the experience that I think I can relate in this story is when Professor Lidenbrock deciphering the manuscript by An Sanuxem with intensity. He forget his basic needs like eating. This is referred as a flaw. It happens when someone becomes so focused in an activity that they lose track of time. For me, I think I can feel the same thing, and it happened when I study something related to mathematics, because in mathematics there are some questions that is not too easy and not too hard to answer. So this has led me into the state of flow and always make me forget to eat. How about you, Kermin?
For me, I do have personal experience that I relate it with my favorite character, who is Professor Otto Lidenbrook, where he the type of person that calm and focus along the journey. So for me, my personal experience is on how to learning to drive and earning my driver license because the journey filled with challenge and obstacles. To obtain the license, I had to go through a multiple step, including I need to study for the exam, I had to go through practicing on the driving track and mastering the technique, like when to turn the wheel to the left, to the right. So from there, and I refining many other gentle driving skills. So from that, I can focus and calm so I can get my driver license. So that is my personal experience. So what about you, Aiman? Do you have any personal experience that you can relate through this book?
Well, yeah, I do have personal experience which related to this book. I choose Excel as my uh, I choose Excel because I mean I do have a similar experience as him, which is I have to get rid of my fear and get out from the comfort zone. Because when what I'm trying to talk is when I was in matric, my friend asked me to follow them in join the innovation of technology science. So at first I don't know. We the whole group, the four of us, don't know actually what do we have to do. And but at some point we don't know how we managed to make a machine, which is a vending machine, parcel vending machine. We have to face a lot of challenge. One of them is the coding part because the four of us did not have any basic of coding because we take life science. So in 1 week, we have to learn about coding, and we we managed to do it, and we won the first place in Singapore about uh, uh, about the uh, eh, we won the
The competition.
ah competition. Thank you. Okay, that's the point where I relate to myself, which is get out from your comfort zone and get rid of your fear. Thank you.
So I guess we all of us have our own personal experience that connect with and relate to this book. So, Garafi, what is your opinion about this book, and would you recommend this book to others to read?
For me, I think I will not recommend it because first, the use of the English sentences in this book is quite difficult for me to understand. But it may be a coincidence that the version of the book that we have choose is quite difficult to understand. How about you, mm, para Nini?
Uh, okay. So I would like to share my opinion. When reading this book, actually, there is one part I like the most, and it starts at the beginning chapter, which is when Axel tried to burn the parchment. It's so funny to think back. I can feel Axel tried to avoid the irrational idea that the professor will do later when he break the code. Because, there will be no journey to the center of the earth if Axel burned that parchment. So I really recommend this book to others who loves the story about adventure, science and discovery and maturity. This book will spark their curiosity. The storytelling in this book is very engaging and clearly follow the journey of the character. So how about you guys? Do you have any opinion?
Ayman, do you have any opinion about this book?
Mike?
You can unmute first.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Sika. Okay. If me, yes, I will suggest the other to read the book. Because there there's uh, uh, some combination of characteristic which is a good one for us to make them as a role model. For Dr. Leidenbrock, he is the one that the mastermind for the journey, and for Excel is yeah, how he overcome his fear and overthinking all the time. And as for Hans, yeah, how is he uh taking a good care of his body, as what Nini said, he's a strong one. And yeah, I think I will suggest the other to read the book. Thank you.
Well, I guess we already covered everything about our book, The Journey to the Center of the Earth. Since we already covered everything, I guess that's the end of our discussion. Hope you guys understand. And till next time, guys. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.